Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Garth Loves Travel. I'm gonna bring you guys an epic day of seeing the Swedish countryside. And I'm about 3 hours from Stockholm in a town called Vadstena. So I just rolled up on this beautiful mill. So we found the most beautiful, or one of the most beautiful bridges that I want to bring you guys. So we actually turned around from the direction that we're going. So I want you guys to see this mill, which is bridge, which is down there. But this truck is blocking the way because they're moving like a little house over there. Guys, I just want to show you guys this beautiful house. I don't want to intrude, but look at the front door of this house and look at the colors on the door and the way it's designed. I'm not going to stay videoing it very long because people are home. So just pause the video and take a look at the details in the entrance of this home. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited because this is one of the first times that I'm actually taking, going back on the road trips that we used to do in the beginning. Remember guys, when I used to show you guys all the castles? So there's a place coming up I want to show you, and I passed another place actually. Hopefully I get to visit there while we have enough light. But isn't it nice, the Swedish countryside, listening to the wind and like just walking down this little lane and look behind me. It's like, this is definitely places that I know most foreigners or most tourists never go, because I am literally off the beaten path. I mean, look over there, there's like farmlands and windmills. But wait till you guys see what I'm gonna bring. We're trying to find the entrance to go to see this bridge, but look at this little country lane right here and these little houses. I mean, it is so gorgeous, man. Look at this one. And I don't want to put that is so dope. Look at the white picket fence. I don't want to put the camera on people's houses so much because I'm like deep in the countryside. So they might not, look at that old Volkswagen. So, they might not think favorable to that because they probably never experienced. Oh, here's the bridge. Okay, so we are in the right place actually. And there's a lake that's behind this property right here. I mean, look at this house. Oh man. And look at this little cottage down there, guys. This is the kind of stuff I love to do. Wow, look at this little cottage. Wow, this is really cool. Oh, wow. And then in the backyard, look at the little, whatever that stump rock thing is they built in the wall. Wow, look at this, guys. This is quintessential countryside living. It's like, wow. Okay, so this is the old bridge, but I would love to get a view from the side. I'm gonna see if I can get a view from the side, because the side view is a lot better than the view that I'm showing you guys right now, because we are on top of this bridge, and it's a really, really old bridge. I don't know how old it is, but we're gonna try to get a view from the side. But I mean, look guys, wow. Well, that's just, there's fishes in the water, but I think this side of the view, I mean, look at how old it is. I don't know the history of it. There's nothing built, but I would really love to get a view of it from the side of the bridge. So I'm gonna try and see if I could find a place. This view from here, guys. I mean, look at that. This house has all that property leading up to the water, and the view of this beautiful bridge. I mean, wow. Look at that. Look at that cottage over there with the wagon wheels. I mean, and this one up there on the hill, and those two chairs down there. Wow, this is gorgeous. I mean, look at that little cottage over there. That is literally right next to this lake. I mean, if you guys are here, when I tell you, this area is so pristine. I mean, we're standing on, this is one of the oldest bridges. Again, I'm gonna get you a view of the side, and I'm also, there's no information about the bridge itself. It's in Vadstena. I think there's a sign over there. I'll head over there and try to see if it says anything. But look down in here. It's so dope. Wow. And look at this tree. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna head over here, see if I can see what the sign says. Guys, I'm so happy to be back doing this for you guys. And also, enjoying it in the summertime and going places I've never been to before. Like I said, we were just driving by and saw this amazing bridge by chance. And I'm like, we have to go there. I have to get a shot of this bridge. That sign doesn't have anything on it. It doesn't say anything about the bridge. It's just about fishing. So I'm gonna go to the left because that's the only way, or I could go up to the road and try to get a shot from the road, but there's no sidewalk to get it. Oh, here's a little sign. So Algebron, it's in English. So, which was built in 1797 of dry-walled granite, is one of the longest stone arch bridges in Sweden. It is 65 meters long between the abutments and has a height, has 8 arches. Each pillar has upstreams and icebreaker. As early as medieval times, there was a bridge here across the Svarta River, forming part of the Linköping-Skänninge Vadstena Road. After a wooden bridge had burnt down, the present one was built since 1958. The bridge is closed to all vehicle traffic. So there you have it, guys. You can also, I'm gonna pause, you have it here, you can pause it, you can read when this bridge was built. It was built in 1797, and then the rest of that. So I'm gonna go down this road right here and see if I could get a better shot of the bridge for you guys, because most of the properties are, aligned, to the water like you see. So it's really hard to get a shot of the bridge unless you're like on one of these properties. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the view that I had from the road where you could see the little arches underneath the bridge. That's a much better view. It looks so beautiful, but I just want to give you guys this view from here. It's a little, picturesque view of, how the bridge is and how it's built out of stone, I think, which is really, really beautiful. And now we're walking down this little country lane here. And these are just mainly a lot of cottages. It seems like summer cottages because a lot of them look very quiet at the moment, and not much cars around or anyone around, as you can see. But I mean, it's absolutely, this is a summer cottage area. Oh, there's an RV. Now, I don't know. I'm gonna try to walk up here and make a left and then see if I can get a better shot of the bridge for you guys. And then I'm gonna be on to the next location, because the next location is the one that I made this trek for. So we're gonna go make the left here, see if I can get a better shot of the bridge, and then it's on to the next location. And then in the location after that one, oh wow, look at how beautiful this is. Let me just stop and take some time for you guys to see Sweden in the summer. It's like if you ever dreamt about the world Astrid Lindgren envisioned. It's like all around. I mean, look at these 2 chairs and that little table, this beautiful picturesque house, and that amazing bridge popping out underneath. And it's so quiet. Look at this country lane, guys, minus this ugly RV. Look at this country lane. It's, yeah. And I haven't even started the trek yet. Okay, guys, so we finally made it to a point where you could see the view that we saw. And I mean, I'm walking on this rocky road, so that's why I was slipping. But I mean, look at this beautiful old bridge built in 1797. We were just passing by, and just the view, I was like, wait a minute, no, we have to stop. We have to turn around. I have to go back and put this bridge on camera, which I'm sure not many people do. But this is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the flowers here, all around us, even those purple ones over there. Look at those beautiful cottages, and look at this awesome view. And there's a table up there on the bridge, so you can actually sit up there and picnic. Those people that you saw up there, they had their lunch or whatever it was. And without my voice, it is so quiet. And I'm going to shut up so you can hear. guys, so we're on our way out right now, but I had to do another video on this. And I think, to me, you know, if I moved to the countryside, or wait a minute, I want to show you guys these beautiful flowers here. Oh wow, these are so gorgeous. Love the color. I mean, look at that. And this old Volkswagen. So back to this house. If I was to ever, or not to ever, but you know, buy another place in the countryside that is more of a cottage style, it would be this place here. I know the trees are blocking it, but I mean, the way and how it's set up, and this area, it's on a hill, you know. Let me give you guys a shot. It is so serene to me. If you guys were standing here, you would understand what I mean. It's on a hill. Look how beautiful that is. Look at this tree in front. It's like something out of a storybook. And then they have the porch, or some people call veranda, in the front. And then this white picket fence along this beautiful road going there. And those beautiful plants on the inside. I mean, this is my kind of living. This is an absolutely beautiful home. I mean, look at this beautiful tree right here. And I just want to get a little bit closer. I mean, so you could see in the yard, you know, going up to the back of the fence. It's like you could be on the porch or the veranda right there and literally like just be just in this, you know, subliminal bliss, you know, reading a book or something. I mean, this place is my style of country living. We have arrived in Vadstena, the town. Now forgive me guys if I'm saying this the wrong way. Probably gonna say it the wrong way through the whole video. And of course there's an alarm going off as soon as I'm coming in to video this place. But I must say one thing. This is one of the most beautiful places that I've been to in Sweden. I mean, look at this old building here. I don't know what that building is, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me through this video here, because I am just going to be rolling and I'm going to be walking through things. If there's information about the place, I will bring that to you. But if there's no information, because there is so much to see in this town. Once again, it's 3 hours outside of Stockholm. So, you know, if anybody watching this, you want to come in the summer to see a beautiful place, the stuff that I'm going to bring you is absolutely amazing. Just driving into this place was absolutely gorgeous. There's some, you know, typical, when I hate to use the word typical, but for Sweden, it's something you see a lot. There's a lot of those Swedish style homes, you know, in different colors, in yellow and blues and greens, you know, small little streets. So we're gonna go to those small little streets. But I just wanted to come and see this building here. It looks old, but there's no information as to what it is, when it was built, and so forth. So we're just gonna move along and head over there to where those beautiful homes are, and I'll bring you guys that. I did miss the sign in the front. So this building back in the days was the headquarters for the bishops in the town. So this little town was like a fort, which we're gonna be going to. Now we're on this main street here, which is the road we took in to park the car. There's some beautiful homes down this street, and you see here, I love these yellow fences. It looks so beautiful. And down here, so this town was like a monastery or something like that. So as you can see, so I just wanted to take a little walk down this street, because as you guys already know, if you're new to my channel, you know that I absolutely love this style of Swedish architecture, especially with these, you know, cobblestone streets and, you know, these homes that have, you know, multiple colors. So guys, I am a little bit sick, so bear with me. So my throat is a little bit sore. So it sounds like I smoked 10 packs of cigarettes and drank a bottle of whiskey an hour, but no, it's because I'm just recovering from a cold. But I love this building. I love, you know, the awnings coming down. I love the painting on the windows. I love the white around the windows. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, look at this one here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this green. You know, this is what I love about the architecture here, because, you know, it's like it has so much inspiration for things to do if you need ideas about, you know, renovating your home, or what to do with your home, or, you know, how it used to be back then. I think this is so beautiful. The choice of the I would say it's not pastel, but it's I don't know what to call this green, and then with the brown around the windows, and then the outer borders is more of a like closest thing to say like a pastel green. As you guys can see, it's a very small street. There's this one here, which is quite beautiful. There's so much to see in this town, and this is just the beginning, so I'm just running through it really quick. I love, this is what really made me come back, to be honest with you guys, is this yellow house right here. It's so gorgeous. And as you can see, I can do this all day. I mean, there's streets like this that go down like that with, again, countless amounts of beautiful old style Swedish architecture. Like here I am right now. I mean, look at this little house. Wow. This is so cool. And I was just about to show you guys the yellow house to the side, but this just caught my attention. I mean, look at this thing. And it's literally like, guys, you have to see this. It is like, it's so thin. I mean, look at it. It's between this house and this house. It is so thin. It's, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and then back there is someone's home. They're sitting back there reading the paper. And look at this one. Look at the doors. Those doors look like, you know, it's like vintage doors that someone put onto this house. But yeah, this thing is cool. So there's a sign here that says something about this place. Look at how beautiful that is. That yellow house with the green borders on the windows. What is this? Gottfried Larsson's garden. Does it say anything in English? Yeah. Gottfried Larsson, 1875-1947, was primarily a portrait and a monumental sculpture. The main building, which dates from the 1670s, was extended in the early 19th century and restored in 1910 to 1919. In 1949, Gottfried Larsson's widow established a museum to display his work. Today's also contains lace. Okay, so famous artist, sculptor lived there. And yeah, so kind of want to get the yellow house so you guys could see. This is what brought me back over here. Then there is like these ones up here to the front, but I don't think I'm gonna go any further. Maybe I go down the street and then make a right. But this yellow house definitely was what brought me back here because of the way. And it's funny, this lady that's walking by in her green dress next to the yellow house looked really cool. So yeah, this place is awesome. And yeah, that's just some trash cans down there. But we're gonna go down this street, guys, and we're gonna make a right, and then I think that leads to another main area, and then we're gonna head up to the monastery. I just wanted to feature this cool little house right here because we're just about to make the right turn to go down this street, and I just recognized this beautiful house with this beautiful borders on it. Wonderful. Absolutely love this style. Now we're gonna walk down these cobblestone beautiful streets lined with, oh my god, guys, I think on this walk I'm just gonna record. Maybe I'll interject here and there, but I mean, it's just so gorgeous. It's like, what can you say, you know? I mean, look at how close the buildings are to each other. It's like, you know, I feel like if you ever watch those 50s movies, you know, with like some little boy who's like just walking around chewing bubblegum and skipping along the way, and, you know, in the summertime or riding his bike. I mean, just look at the beauty, people. It's like, oh wow, look at the entrance, the little doors, and oh, so cool. Wow. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep rolling, guys, and you know, just comment a little bit here and there. You can also rent a room. You know, I thought that said rum. You know, I was asking if I can get a shot. No, I'm just kidding. But you can rent a room in this whole thing here. This is what it is. You can rent a room here, and you have this view in this backyard and everything, and you also have this beautiful town. So if anyone's interested, I mean, the place looks absolutely gorgeous. God, guys, every time I try to speak, my voice cuts out. Look at this beautiful house right here. I love when the plants grow along the side. It looks like something like you're in Paris or something, or it could be like Spain, you know, like in the Mediterranean. It's so gorgeous. Oh man, this is nice. And they have the gates that close the cars in. Oh, look at the door. That is epic. Wow, that is so cool. And look at the mantles on the side. Okay, this is cool. This is like someone's little fort or something, you know. Look, they have the bars on the wall. This is actually the first time I've ever seen a house in Sweden that has bars on the windows. I think the last place that was common was in Jamaica, but yeah, I guess this building might have some type of history to it. You know, there's like a Medusa head on the door, and you know, so maybe it does have some history to it. Oh wow, look at this. That's so cool. Maybe it does have some history to it. I think it does, because, you know, this side of it, it's probably wasn't a house all its life, because there's no windows on this side at all. So, you know, I guess someone converted whatever this used to be into a home. And look at this one here, guys. This is so cool. It's like the roof like bends down in the back because it's so old. But this itself is one little home, which is quite crazy because it's so narrow. But I don't know if someone lives in there. It doesn't look like anyone lives in there. Wow, this is so cool. I mean, look at these. Wow, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, look at this yellow one. Oh, that's over here. Wow, that is cool, guys. Look at this place. Love that. One of the things that I love is these old lamps here. You know, when I watch these Hollywood movies, you know, depicting the past, you know, you would see these lamps that they light, you know, something like out of like a Bram Stoker's Dracula or something like that. Yeah, but I love them. It's also on the building over there. And I love this green one right here as well. I just looked at this one, guys, and I'm telling you, there's a difference of when you're standing here compared to, like, you know, seeing it on camera. It's like standing here and seeing this. It is so picturesque and so serene. I mean, absolutely beautiful. In the past, these particular lamps, they were lit by gas. So someone literally had to go through the town, you know, wherever these lamps are, and light each lamp individually. So just imagine how much effort it took to get that done. There's so many of the same exact thing around here. Like I could go that way, I could go that way. There's so many of these homes, but I just wanted to feature this one because I love it, because it has like a nautical vibe going on with it, you know, with those awnings, those the red on the windows, the white borders around it, the blue building, absolutely gorgeous, next to that teal green building over there. Absolutely love this type of design. I love this kind of art. Now we're entering the square area. So for anyone who wants to come here, just want to give you guys a shot. This is the busy street. We avoided this street because it's, you know, clearly shops and things like that. So we're just here to see the historic sites. Down there is the lakefront. So we're headed over there, and over there is the castle that I'm going to bring you guys. So this is an area if you want to have food, anything, stuff like that, which we're about to do. There's a really old building right there. As I'm walking by, guys, I just bumped into this pink house, and I wanted to give you guys a shot of this street leading up to the big giant lake over there. But like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to bring all the houses like that's on these small streets, because there's so many. I mean, there's like street after street after street after street. But this beautiful, I mean, look at this, in pink or reddish pink. I mean, this is so gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. If they like put some hydrangea plants in the windows, like some beautiful purples would be so nice. And I absolutely love this house. And of course, you guys see the lake that's leading down there as well. And there's these people up there having lunch on the balcony. And if you see above that balcony, there's also another little balcony that comes out there, and it's glassed around. So yeah, guys, it is a beautiful, gorgeous town, and you have this amazing park over here, and the castle's right over there, which is where I'm headed now. Walking towards the lake now, but I just want to give you guys this shot of the castle from the park here, which is absolutely beautiful. You guys know how I feel about castles. I live for this stuff. I told you guys I'm going to be doing this. I am going to be doing a road trip as well, going down towards, I don't know if that's south, towards Malmo, towards Copenhagen. So I'm going to bring you guys a lot of this content. But I love how there's grass growing on the roof. So we're going to go around and we're going to head down to the water. But this view right here is absolutely beautiful. Wow, guys. Oh, I am so happy to be back out here doing this stuff and coming to see this magnificent, beautiful castle. I mean, look at this place, people. Look at this. This is something you don't see every day. Look at how it's built around this lake, or the water from the lake when they designed it back then. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. Wow. And I haven't even went over to the lake yet, but wow. I mean, guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is something that is like, I mean, I am speechless, and I haven't even been to the front of this place yet to actually see it. I mean, it's just all the stone or the work that went into building this thing, and, you know, just having it last all these years, even with the little house on top over there. I mean, that is absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna make our way around, guys, so I could get you some better views from over there, from in front of the lake, and also from the other side. I have to give you views of every single angle of this place. And you know, I mean, what a gorgeous place, guys. I wish you all were here, you know, but please, 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 I'm telling you, take the time to come and see this castle. The town itself it's gorgeous. I mean, this was my main goal of seeing, but also the town, as you saw, I just showed you not even 1% of, you know, what is really around here, because there's so much. And then right over there, you have this gigantic sea. You know, it's a lake actually, you know, that goes all the way out there. And then there's a monastery. There's other things to see that I'm going to bring you guys. But, you know, look at this thing. I'm speechless. The castle's behind us. So I'm walking this way now. And again, this is a lake. It's not a sea. It would be a sea to me, but they say this is a lake. So I am just taking in the sights and trying to get as much as I can on camera, because my voice is literally gone right now. This is a part of the park. Let me just stop for a second. So you can walk this path all the way through, and then I think it goes around and around that way as well. And we're gonna go inside this castle as well, but it's pretty hidden behind the trees. Oh, there's kids swimming over there. The water's not that warm for me to swim, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm used to the Caribbean water and New York water. You know, it's really, really warm. Here it's, you know, even in the midsummer, it's freezing. So that's something I'm not big on doing here in Scandinavia. Look at the straight line where the lake comes to a stop. so I give you guys a view. And there's an ice cream place over there. You could take this route going down that way, along the lake. And this is a marina over here. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you could walk over there. And oh wow, that's a nice sailboat over there. You guys know I love sailboats. Oh, and a nice red 80s Porsche. That's a that looks like a 924, maybe a 944. More like a 924 or early 944. The catamaran is nice, but I love that sailboat in front of it. That is gorgeous. That's my kind of boat right there, guys. There's some houses over here to the right. So we're in this little ice cream shop, guys. So here's what the name of the town is. Vadstena. I say Vadstena or whatever it is. Where they have all kinds of guides on places to go and what to see. They have a map of the town. So as I told you guys, there's tons of things to see here on this map, but I don't know if I'm going to do all of that because it requires a lot of walking. And here, this is what you do during the summer in Sweden. You get yourself some ice cream and you go and see beautiful sights like this. So now we're gonna sit for a second probably, which is right here next to this lake, and you know, have some ice cream. Eat in one of Sweden's classic ice creams, which is called Tip Top. This is delicious, guys. So now we're headed inside the castle. As you can see, there's some sailboats here with people on it. But as you see where everyone's walking, that's a little bridge that takes you inside the castle. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to go inside the building itself. Like I said, there is so much to see here, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to bring this. You know, I'd have to do a 2-day trip just to document this whole town. Now we're closer in, but can you imagine, like back in the days, guys, whoever lived here or used this castle, like, you know, just having all these rooms and, you know, the guards that you'd have to have, and, you know, it must have been like the staff, but it looks very thin. It reminds me of a castle that we went to before. There you see the lions on top. You know, but oh well, I thought there was more as far as like going like the, you know, like the castle courtyard, but it's like a fort that's back here. Yeah, it's a fort. Oh, okay, so it's not that big actually. It's basically just a big courtyard like this. And let me see over here. Yeah, so it was more like, I guess this is somewhere where the king or the prince or the queen or whoever would come to, you know, I guess if it's time of war, you know, and the front part would have been like the home, you know, I suppose, I'm assuming. I will find a sign. There is a sign over there that tells you what it was, you know, because there's like different posts, like where maybe soldiers would have been, you know, over there. You see there's one there as well. And look at this view though, like looking straight out to the water from in this door. That is so cool, guys. Let me give you a better shot. It looks closed. I don't see that you can go inside. There's just signs just telling you what's what. But yeah, it looks like it's closed now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see what it says here. During the Middle Ages, 1050 to 1520, Vadstena was a town of considerable importance for the kings of Sweden. It was here that the House of Blajbo erected the royal palace that later became the seat of the influential Bergittina order. Vadstena was also on the route to southern Sweden and the Danish border. The harbor was busy. Many pilgrims visited the church. So guys, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because as you can see, it's there. So you guys can pause the video. I'll get a little closer. You can pause the video, which will give you, you know, what you want to know about this place. But yeah, so yeah, it seems closed. There's a sign that says reception. I don't know, maybe you can go in, maybe you can't, but we're gonna find out. So now we're online now, guys, to buy a ticket to go inside the castle and see. So I don't know if there's anything in here that's gonna be attractive or amazing, but I just want to go in and see since we're here.